Patriot football, and of course, Coach Mike Liberal Arts just keeps moving on down the road, undefeated right now.
Well, just trying to take them one at a time.
Of course, this one this week was a hit you in the mouth type game, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a good. It was a good game. Macon East had they got a really good football team, and we knew it was going to be one of them tough physical type games. They don't like us, we don't like them, so it ended up being give the fans their money's worth, because it was a exciting game.
Of course, it's like reading a book instead of watching it on television. Give us sort of a rundown on how the game went.
Well, it started out really good for us. They kicked off, and second play of the game, Cody Hollis scored on about a 60-yard run, and we went up 7-0. Scott Taylor made the extra point. We went up 7-0, and then defense played lights out the first half, and we got us the ball a couple times. We didn't do anything with it a couple times. Should have got a couple more touchdowns, but we didn't get anything out of it. And right about the middle of the second quarter, so we kicked a field goal to go up 10-0. And
well, your field goal catcher Tayller has done a great job. Hasn't he?
I tell you, it's really a blessing to know that when you get inside 30, 25, 30, 25, 20-yard line, that we have that option, and because he's done a really good job.
He's a young kid too, isn't he, Coach?
Yeah, he's just 10th grader.
Yeah.
Got a strong leg. He's going to keep getting stronger and keep getting better. He works at it really hard, and put us up 10-0 at the half. So we felt good about that. But then second half came out, and they scored. They ran a reverse and caught us over pursuing, and had about like a 50-yard touchdown run, and made it 10-6. We blocked the extra point, and then they ended up getting a safety. We fumbled a snap on a punt, and took a safety, and so made it 10-8. But then our defense played lights out the rest of the night, and we were able to hold the ball offensively enough to keep them out. And
well, you told us all of this, and then you won't tell us that your star running back left the game in the first quarter. Is that right?
No, it was the third. He went out in the third quarter. He went out and started the third quarter. Yeah,
Hollis was hurt, and of course, when you lose Hollis, you lose that tandem, don't you?
Well, you lose a lot.
I mean, you've got your running quarterback and running tailback.
We did, and Cody does a great job of getting yards for us, getting big yards, but he's also our kick returner, punt returner. Made a lot of big plays defensively the first half, coming up, making some tackles, had an interception. So when Cody goes out, you lose a lot. So you got to make a lot of adjustments and do some things. And but like you said, we moved Jade to running back, and he had a great game for us running,
then
carrying
you moved
the load, and put Drew at quarterback. And just and we were able
in
to
a
do
big
it.
game, Coach.
And it was tough. It was tough because you lose backups. Davis Allen was out of the game also, who was our starting corner and our Z receiver. So we had to replace him. We didn't find out till Friday he wasn't going to be able to play.
Really?
So we had to make some adjustments there. And then when Cody goes out, you got to make some more adjustments. So I was proud of the guys that came in and took their spot. They did a great job, and it's always good to see other kids step up and make plays.
Big win. Of course, Lee Scott always tough, and big area game, and right now you're what, 5 or 6-0?
We're 5-0 and 2-0 in the region. So,
you had to be feeling pretty good right now.
Yeah, we feel good. We kind of keep working to get better every day, because like we try to stress to them, and they've done a really good job of taking it one at a time.
Well, you probably needed this kind of game. I mean, it was a hard-nosed, hard-fought game. They get a safety late in the ball game, don't they?
Yeah, they got it in probably about the middle of the fourth quarter, and got the game pretty tight. But like I said, it was back and forth there for a while. But like I said, the defense played lights out, and you got to give them credit. They played.
Well,
great.
when you talk about defense lights out, Mac Copeland, how many did he get?
Max had 17 or 18 tackles.
Oh boy!
He had a huge.
That's close to a record, isn't it?
Yeah, it probably is. I don't know what the record at Pike is, but he had a tremendous game for us defensively. And,
he's only a junior too, is that right?
No, he's a senior.
No, he is a senior now.
He's a senior.
The reason I say that, I did the baseball tournaments, and he was just a junior then, so I'm still thinking that way. But Max Copeland is, right now, I don't know if any defensive player in the Alabama Independent Schools is playing as good as he is.
Well, he's playing great, and like I said, he makes all the calls for us, and lines people up, gets them where they need to be, and Max is one of them really smart kids.
Yeah.
And
You
knows
know,
the
I bet
game.
you if Mr. Copeland had known we didn't have footage tonight, he would have probably got something done, don't you think?
Probably so. Probably so.
Of course,
But he had a big game for us. Huge game.
Of course, Max is really playing very well, and so is a lot of young players on this team. Of course, Coach, you win a game like this and you work hard, and it's one of those games where it's hard to get out of bed the next morning for these kids. Did you still work them out on Sunday afternoon?
Yeah, we always meet on Sunday afternoon and watch our film and try to watch our upcoming opponent film, and then we'll go out and run a little bit, and we'll go out and do a little defensive stuff just to line up to some formations we're going to see and run a few pass routes or whatever, just to
No question about it.
kind of more to get the injury,
Yeah.
to soreness out of us.
Of course, this show is brought to you by First National Bank of Troy Brundage, and of course, John Ramage and all the great folks at that bank, and of course, been serving the people of Pike County since 1904 when Mr. John Ramage started that bank, and there's been a Ramage running it ever since. Can you believe that?
That's right. They do a great job.
No question about it. And we also want to mention our good friends at Trojan Auto Parts, located on South Frontage Street, right here in Troy. Of course, to win a game like this, and of course, Glenn Lott, the head coach, had been there for 40 years, I reckon, hasn't he?
He's been there a while.
A long time, and of course, you know how important the game was to them and how important the game was to y'all. Your team right now has to be very confident going into the second half of the season.
Yeah, they are, and should be. But like I said, we don't want to get overconfident but Macon East had, we tell our kids the truth every week. We knew their skill guys were really good. Our skill guys are good. But we felt like our offensive line and defensive line were better than theirs, and which what really proved to be the difference. Our defensive line dominated them, for the majority of the night, and because they're a really big play. They were averaging about 50 points a game. So,
Oh man!
and
Shut them down to 8. That was something.
And they're a big play. I mean, they've had probably 25, 30 plays over 20 yards this year, and we shut that down most of the night.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hate to tell you who coaches the defense. This guy coaches the defense.
No. Actually,
have you dropped down from that? You've always coached defense.
We changed a little bit this year. I'm letting Coach Rowland do the defense. I kind of wanted to be involved in both of them a little bit more. So.
Well, this staff here, Coach, is still intact. Is that right?
It is.
Of course, Arlington Hudson, a veteran coach who was one of your best friends, and y'all coached at Greenville together. He coached at Mississippi together. Did he coach at Robert E. Lee with you too?
No, he didn't. He was. I think he was
a long-time coach.
I think he was at Florida at that time.
Yeah. Coach, he coached at Florida and had some real good teams, and he also coached at Evergreen too, didn't he?
Yeah, coached at Hillcrest. Well, started out at Southside of Selma. He left Greenville to go to Southside of Selma, and then started.
Now, Robert Rowland's been around for a while. He's from Greenville, isn't he?
No, Robert is from Montgomery.
Oh, is he?
Prattville originally. Robert coached with me at Robert E. Lee. He was my offensive coordinator there one year, and he was our baseball coach at Robert E. Lee.
How about it to walk the halls of Robert E. Lee High School, probably the most successful high school in the 50s and the 60s, the most successful program in Alabama, wouldn't you say?
It really was.
Tom Jones and all those great
Tom
ones.
was there, and Spence was there, and it was really, really good till they made some changes. But the Montgomery school system made some changes, and things kind of changed back then. So.
Of course, Coach Brandon Matthews is your junior varsity coach, and they're undefeated right now, aren't they?
Right, they beat Blake Crenshaw last night, beating them 40-0.
Oh
and,
man!
They're playing really good right now. They got a good group of guys, and he does a really good job with them,
and the grandson of Butch Austin and the son of Buddy Austin, Will Austin.
Yeah, Will's going to be outstanding. Coach. He's he works hard. Like I said, he does the weight room for us.
Isn't it great to have somebody who can do that?
He works them really hard in the weight room and does a great job in there. And he does special teams for us and coaches the secondary and receivers.
Now tell us about Greg Wilkins.
Greg came to us from Edgewood, and
from Edgewood. How many straight games did they win when he was there?
71 or something.
71 straight games.
He helps Coach Rowland do softball also.
Yeah.
he's he's originally from Brundage. So
Well, gosh, Coach, you've got 3 coaches as old as I am.
probably.
And of course,
Yeah,
last
some of
but
them
not
they
least,
old. I don't age.
Alan Ponder, and of course, Alan, outstanding baseball coach. He helps you too, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does a little bit. He doesn't do a lot of everyday stuff. He likes to come out and work with our offense when we're doing defense. He likes to run the scout offense and do some stuff out there and works on special teams and stuff.
All right. Of course, our show is brought to you each week by our good friends at First National Bank of Troy Brundage, and John Ramage and Jimmy Ramage, his dad, who's the president and CEO, and of course, tradition at First National Bank of Troy Brundage. They started in 1904 when Mr. Jim Ramage started that bank, and of course, been one of the outstanding local banks in Alabama ever since, and of course, still going strong in downtown Brundage and also on Park Street in Troy. Of course, Coach, everybody was excited. Those beautiful All-American cheerleaders and the Pike Liberal Arts Band. Everybody was fired up, wasn't they?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, it was a really good atmosphere. It was good to look in the crowd and see the bleachers full and people sitting around the top of the hill. And
Oh, yeah.
we had a huge crowd, and our student section has really gotten into it. You know, I told Mr. Burkett early, we was talking about doing some stuff, and we got, if they're not involved in football, the band, cheerleaders, we have water girls, we have gridiron girls.
Sure.
We got so many kids that are involved, but we have a pep club, and we had a great group of students that got together and got in the student section right there in front of the cheerleaders, and they were really loud all night. And it's a big plus. You get
No
the crowd going
question,
up.
no question about it. And of course, want to mention our good friends out at Trojan Auto Parts, Mike Kilcrease and that staff out there, and a great bunch of folks at Trojan Auto Parts. We're going to take a short break, and we're going to bring in 3 young men who are playing awfully hard at Pike Liberal Arts.
Troy Cable Security makes it easy to stay aware and stay in control of your home wherever you are. User-friendly interface allows easy navigation for lights, locks thermostat, video, and garage doors. Never worry about leaving your garage door open or the front door unlocked. Your mobile app can send alerts to your phone for alarm and no alarm events. Know when your children arrive home from school with video response. Make sure your home is powered by Troy Cable Security for ultimate access, awareness, and protection.
Pike County Ford, your hometown dealer, now under new management. To kick off the summer sales event, you pay what we pay. That's right, folks. Only at Pike County Ford can you get the same discount as Pike County Ford employees. You pay what we pay. Only at Pike County Ford, your hometown dealer.
Napa know-how.
Here's some Napa know-how for you. Your local Napa Auto Parts store in Troy is under new ownership with an all-new fully stocked store. Big deal, you say? Big deal, we say. Like the ownership, the store has a new look, too. We're still delivering the same Napa quality and know-how, but we've increased our inventory and are committed to helping you find the parts you need when you need them. So come check us out. We've got the right part at the right price at the right time.
Know-how. Napa know-how.
Troy Cable Security Wi-Fi doorbell camera allows you to answer the door from your smartphone when you are at home, at work, or on the go. When a visitor presses the button, Troy Cable Security sends a live video feed to your smartphone so you can see, hear, and speak to the person at your door. With the doorbell camera, you can have your porch light turn on automatically when it detects motion at night to create the appearance that someone is at home. You can view video clips so you can always know who stopped by when you were out. Troy Cable Security. You love them, protect them.
The First National Bank is a true community bank. That's why we created and introduced our Spirit checking account. Spirit Checking offers you checks and debit cards that display the logo of your favorite school. Every time you make a purchase with your Spirit debit card, the First National Bank will donate 1 cent to your school. Talk Spirit Checking with us today in Troy or Brundage. It's just another way we're making your banking better. Member
Just when we
FDIC.
get to them.
Okay, you good.
Back to our show, and ladies and gentlemen, we've got some Patriots here today, and we're going to be introducing them to you. And of course, tell us about this big pep rally right here, Coach.
We have good pep rallies. We had a really good one this past Friday. But like I said, it was a big, huge game, so everything was kind of amped up a little bit.
Yeah.
But our cheerleaders do a great job, running the pep rallies, and we have one every home game, and then we typically have one probably Fort Dale and a couple other.
Can you make these squares bigger? If you can, I'd like to show it. Of course, some good footage. And of course, y'all got a big helmet y'all run through too.
Yeah, we do.
Right?
We do.
That's impressive.
And it was a new thing for us, and it's kind of cool.
Well, I tell you what, you couldn't ask for a better start to a football season than you've got right now, going 5-0. And guys, it had been fun. So fun, but and of course you better play them one game at a time.
You got to do them one at a time.
And especially this week, because the guy that coaches on that other team is really an outstanding football coach.
He is.
Former Troy University head football coach.
That's right. I think he was a defense coordinator
Robert
when I was
Maddox.
at Troy.
Yeah, that's right, Robert Maddox. And let's just say this, and I've seen you fired up as an athlete. And he's one of these guys that hates to lose, and you're the same way.
We all hate to lose.
I know.
Nobody.
And of course, but he's gonna have his team fired up.
Yeah, nobody likes to win. Nobody
question
likes to lose. I can promise you that.
Tell us who you are and who your parents are. Grab the mic.
I'm Bryant Hussey. I'm the son of Lee and Janan Hussey.
Well, for some reason he's prettier than all the rest of them, Coach.
I am.
Yeah.
All right, Coach. Did you tell me before the show that he looked like Tarzan but plays like Jane?
No.
Is that right?
No.
And of course, you come from a world of football players. Isn't that right?
That's right.
All the way from your daddy, your brother, to your daddy, to your granddaddy.
That's right.
And ladies and gentlemen, if you've never heard this guy's name mentioned on a high school football field, but his granddaddy, Leon Hussey, was one of the best players I ever coached.
Really?
And he was a nose guard at Charles Henderson and played on some great teams. Of course, the guy next to him was Marvin Barron, the great one that went on and played at Alabama. But I guarantee you, pound for pound, and I don't think there'd be anybody out there disagreeing with me, your granddaddy, Leon Hussey, was one of the best players to ever play at Charles Henderson High School.
That's right.
Pretty good compliment, isn't it?
It is. It's a great compliment.
Has your daddy been talking about him all these years?
Occasionally.
Of course, he's not with us anymore, and of course, your dad was quite a player, and I'm proud of your brother. Tell everybody what he's doing.
All right, he's playing at Troy as a long snapper.
Yeah, and he'll be that snapper.
That's right.
Or he might be playing outside linebacker. What do you think?
He can play anywhere he wants to. I'm gonna tell you what,
he's as hard-nosed as
player.
anybody you
Yes,
ever coached,
yes,
hasn't he?
Yes, you got that right.
Of course, your dad was a fine player too. And
He was.
man, what happened to you?
I'm a cornerback. I'm playing lockdown defense.
Exactly. Look at that, Coach. Now you can't draw it up any better than that, Coach.
No.
The way that's laid down, and the way that kicker, that timing, and
That's
everything.
right. That's right.
Well, this is some good footage. I'm glad we're running this footage today, and we'll talk about it a little bit while we're going. Hussey, tell us about all this and what it means to you.
Well, I'm just glad that we've got a lot of students that come out and support us. We need it this year.
Now that guy looks like a running back, doesn't he, Coach?
Yeah, that's Jade. That's your quarterback.
Yeah, exactly.
There's Bryant right there.
All right, there you are. Yes, sir.
Bryant plays the defense.
All right, now he didn't whip you, did you? Did you shut him down?
I shut him down.
You're what you call a shutdown corner. Is that right?
Lockdown. He's a
Lockdown corner, yeah. Who's 60, Coach? That came off that ball so well.
That's Grant Wilkins.
Man, I tell you, you can tell the way he pictured. He came off that ball strong.
He is. He does a good job.
Man, I love this footage, Coach.
It is. That's some good pictures.
Now, this is your great linebacker.
That's Max.
Max made, what, 18, 19 tackles?
Yeah, he did. That's Ty.
Pretty
right
good
there.
night, wasn't it?
That was a great night.
And who is this right here?
That was Ty Singleton to Max and Jade.
Well, Singleton, I tell you what, he is, what, 6'5", 6'6"?
He's 6'6". Yeah, he's
and when he puts pressure on the quarterback,
he had a phenomenal good job of this past Friday too. They have a really good quarterback. That's Holt Steed.
Boy, doesn't Holt look good now? He was a good pitcher in baseball. He's gonna be a player. What grade is he in?
He's a junior.
Gonna be just
He's
a
a
junior. And tell us who 15 is.
That's Tristan Carter. You know, had a couple of big
Yeah.
catches a couple of weeks ago.
And of course, and he's the one that's such a good receiver.
He is. He's got really good hands. And Trevor's another one. Trevor, they had a picture of Trevor a while ago. I saw catching the ball against Freeport. So
Yeah.
they had a couple of really big catches against him. That's Drew and Cody right there. That's
Boy, what a catch.
Yeah, that was a catch Tristan made against Freeport for touchdown.
Oh, man, what a catch, Coach.
But
And isn't this wonderful?
Yeah,
And
that's-
did he stay in bounds here,
he
Coach?
did. That's Davis Island. That was a big possession catch right there.
Mhm. And of course, excitement galore.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That was a good game. Big game.
And who is this right here, Coach?
That's Cody. Cody Hollis.
And of course, Cody can fly, can he? He has great speed, doesn't he?
He can. He really can.
Who does he remind you of? Some of the guys that you coached in the past.
Cody's he's a little bit different.
He's
Cody's a little
faster
bit
than most.
small.
I mean,
Well, Cody's quick. He's fast. You know, like I said, he's not super big, but he's gonna give you 100%.
tell us who this
play.
is, Coach.
That's Jade Sykes, quarterback, running
And
back.
boy, he's had a
receiver.
great year. And this is good execution, Coach.
And that's Scott Taylor. Drew's the holder. Does a great job of getting it down. Jade's the long snapper.
Of course.
That's Jade again.
Now, Jade, is he left-handed?
No, he's not.
He's right-handed.
He's
Okay.
not. He's not.
He's a good pitcher in baseball. I know that.
He is.
Now, who is Big 70 right there, Coach?
That is Trey Benton and Grant, and 50 is Scooteroo, Quavian.
Yeah.
That's Tristan making it another.
David Kilcrease's daddy just walked in. I don't know if you noticed, David Kilcrease, the star of your junior high running back. Is that right?
Yeah, that's his uncle, I think.
Oh, uncle. Okay.
Yeah.
And now 75 is here's your two good defensive players right here, aren't they?
Yeah, that's Ty and Scooteroo. That's our two defensive ends, basically.
And your center looks good here too. Now that's
Grant. That's Grant Wilkes. That's Max. I think that was an interception return for a touchdown.
Yeah. And this was against Freeport, Florida, wasn't it?
It was. It was.
Yeah, and of course this is the that's pretty good position that guy's got on your guy right there. Now this is a good-looking picture.
That's Cody again.
And Coach, what he's got that a lot of folks talk about is forward lean.
Cody just wants to win.
I mean, when you give it to him, he's going to get yardage just on lean alone.
Cody is one that, I mean, honestly, he probably didn't want to be the running back, but on our roster, if you look at our roster from last year, we have 0 running backs coming back.
Yeah.
So that's one reason we went to predominantly spread the whole time. Because all we had was receivers, and he's done a phenomenal job. He's still having to learn to make the cuts and the reads.
Well,
and
I
all
tell you
that.
what, Doty did a great job putting this together, and we appreciate that very
He
much.
really did.
Tell us how things have been so far. Now you're taller than most all your brothers and uncles, isn't that right? How tall are you? You're over 6 foot, aren't you?
I'm around there.
How much you weigh?
About 155.
Yeah, but will he come up and hit your coach?
He will, and he's like I said, he's a good cover corner, and I made a really big play the other night. I thought he kind of got cheated a little bit on. They called him for interference, but I thought it was a really big play for us, and but he's done a good job for us.
Are you having a lot of fun?
I'm having a ton of fun.
All right, hand it over to you, Coach. Hand it. Oh yeah, come right in here. Tell them your name and tell them who your parents are.
Zane Shaver, and my parents are Curtis and Tracy Shaver.
And what position do you play?
Nose guard.
Nose guard. Okay.
He plays defensive line. Zane is one that's the first year he's ever played. He didn't play for us last year. He came out this year, and had to wait a couple of games to get eligible, but since he's came out, he does a really, really good job for us and getting better every week.
And he's quick too, isn't he, Coach?
Yeah, quick as a cat.
But I tell you what, you'll always remember playing football your senior year on a very good team. Is that right?
That's right.
I about had to kill him one day because he knocked somebody over me.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, I got a hurt wrist.
You having a lot of fun?
Oh yeah.
That's great. Bring number 20 in here real quick. Stay right here, and then look at that ring there. What is that about?
That's my class ring.
Oh, okay. Go ahead and tell them who you are.
I'm Trevor Barron. I'm the son of Missy and Steve Barron.
Well, and of course, he's a veterinarian located between Troy and Brundage, and
that's one in Pike County.
Of course, so you've been playing baseball all your life, and Is this the first year you played varsity football?
Yes, sir. First year I played varsity.
Well, Coach, he's one of them that you always wanted to come out, and that he kept saying, "Hey, I got to play baseball."
Yeah, we've been trying to get him. He played he got hurt as a ninth grader, right?
Yes,
hurt
sir.
his shoulder as a ninth grader, and had to have surgery. And
well, I would think he'd be an excellent receiver.
He is. He's got really good hands. Like I said, he made 2 really big catches for us in the Freeport game to get us in there, and does a good job. And when we require receivers to go downfield and block, so he does a great job with that also.
He was the most valuable player on the state championship baseball team.
That's right.
In the championship game. Did that surprise you?
Well, it was a team effort that day. Drew and Reed and everybody did a great job that day. It was a blessing to win. It's a team effort. It was a good accomplishment for me, but it's a team effort by far.
Are you having fun? Or what position they got you?
I'm a receiver. I play scout team receiver. I was at tight end today. It's fun. Scooteroo was knocking me around a little bit, but I tried to give him the best look I could. But he's good. He's strong. He's a good lineman.
Coach, I bet you if you throw it to him, he's going to catch it.
Yeah, he's got good hands.
Do you throw it to him much? Have you been throwing a lot?
I don't throw it. No, we throw it. Like I said, we ain't been throwing the ball a whole lot lately because we hadn't had to.
But also good speed here too. Is that right?
He's got really good speed.
Yeah, so I'd be getting the ball to him. So send Cody out there and bring him around on a reverse, Coach.
Well, we do that sometimes.
Oh yeah.
Well, I tell you, right now, Pike LeBlanc, ladies and gentlemen, is 5-0 and playing one of their big rivals, not Macon East, they just got to be Lee Scott out of Auburn, Opelika, probably the largest school in the state.
It is. It's the largest private school in the state. I think their enrollment's probably about 750.
Yeah.
So they got a waiting list. So they're ready to go.
Exactly. What is he talking about? The raffle?
Raffle. I don't know.
I don't know what he's talking about either. But, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you've enjoyed our show today, and we appreciate you coming, my friend.
Thank
you.
Look
forward to, of course, another good baseball team, too, on down the line. Is that right?
I hope so.
Of course, he'll be he's going to play baseball at the next level, don't you think?
I think he can.
I hope so.
No question about it. Good to see you, my friend. So glad you decided. You got big old hands, man. And congratulations to you. And I know your parents are proud of you. And Coach is more proud of you than anybody.
Right?
Yeah. What do y'all think about this guy?
I love him. Do anything for him. He's great. He's a great coach, great person.
That's all I hear. What do you say, 13?
I think he's a great coach and he has a great personality. He's leading us to the victory.
No, Dad. What do you think?
He's a great man.
No question about it, Coach. I know it made me feel that way.
We try.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we hope that you've enjoyed our show, brought to you by First National Bank of Troy Brundage, right here. And of course, John Ramage, a big supporter of Pike LeBlanc football, and also our good friends at Trojan Auto Parts. Appreciate them. And also our good friends at Pike County Ford on the bypass right here. Coach, come back here next week and give me a victory over Lee Scott.
Yeah, we owe him.
It'll be at Pike LeBlanc School, 7 o'clock kickoff.
That's right.
Hope you've enjoyed our show. Get ready for, in just a moment, for the Arrington football review with Stephen Kilcrease.
Troy Cable Security makes it easy to stay aware and stay in control of your home wherever you are. User-friendly interface allows easy navigation for lights, locks thermostat, video, and garage doors. Never worry about leaving your garage door open or the front door unlocked. Your mobile app can send alerts to your phone for alarm and no alarm events. Know when your children arrive home from school with video response. Make sure your home is powered by Troy Cable Security for ultimate access, awareness, and protection.
Pike County Ford, your hometown dealer, now under new management. To kick off the summer sales event, you pay what we pay. That's right, folks, only at Pike County Ford, and you get the same discount as Pike County Ford employees. You pay what we pay. Only at Pike County Ford, your hometown dealer.
Napa know-how.
Here's some Napa know-how for you. Your local Napa Auto Parts store in Troy is under new ownership with an all-new fully stocked store. Big deal, you say? Big deal, we say. Like the ownership, the store has a new look, too. We're still delivering the same Napa quality and know-how, but we've increased our inventory and are committed to helping you find the parts you need when you need them. So come check us out. We've got the right part at the right price at the right time.
Know-how. Napa know-how.
Troy Cable Security Wi-Fi doorbell camera allows you to answer the door from your smartphone when you are at home, at work, or on the go. When a visitor presses the button, Troy Cable Security sends a live video feed to your smartphone so you can see, hear, and speak to the person at your door. With the doorbell camera, you can have your porch light turn on automatically when it detects motion at night to create the appearance that someone is at home. You can view video clips so you can always know who stopped by when you are out. Troy Cable Security. You love them, protect them.
The First National Bank is a true community bank. That's why we created and introduced our Spirit checking account. Spirit Checking offers you checks and debit cards that display the logo of your favorite school. Every time you make a purchase with your Spirit debit card, the First National Bank will donate 1 cent to your school. Talk Spirit Checking with us today in Troy or Brundage. It's just another way we're making your banking better. Member FDIC.
I know that. Yeah. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Arrington High School Football Review with Coach Stephen Kilcrease and Coach Big Victory. And I know that guy down there likes it more than anything because y'all shut out Houston County High School.
That's right. He did an outstanding job, and our kids were prepared for what they did. We felt like they were as good as the bunch we lost to last week, the week before, and we shut them out. And the game started. We were really concerned. We had talked about we need something positive to happen really early. Well, we fumbled the opening kickoff. They kicked to us. We fumbled it, and so they get the ball at the 30-yard line, start the game, and we're worried how our kids going to respond to that. Yeah. We needed something positive, and we got a 4 and out, and we're able to get the ball back. But yeah, they played really well. Really, they broke a run that was called back. They tackled us in the backfield. Other than that, they really didn't move the ball that much. Yes.
Of course, Houston County, Arrington wins that game 34-0 over what we thought going in. Like you said, they were as good as. Maybe good or better than the team they played the week before. They had 2 running backs that are college prospects. Isn't that right?
Yeah, they're really good.
Yeah, big, strong pass. What you want to
throw? Could they throw it, or were they balanced?
Well, I mean, on film they could throw the deep ball. He wasn't very good intermediate, but we were stuffing them so much. I think they kind of got a little bit out of what they wanted to do, and really, I don't think they caught a pass on us all night.
Of course, it's good to have a defense coordinator that wants it as bad as you do.
That's right.
And of course, Chuck Dunn, ladies and gentlemen, is one of the outstanding coaches in this part of the country when it comes to defense. And if Chuck can shut down one part of you, either the passing game or the running game, you're in trouble. Don't you agree?
That's right.
Because he's gonna overflow everything, and it's gonna be hard to get the ball away.
Well, one of the things, he was dead set. We had to stop those backs. He alluded to that last week here, and we did. We did a great job. To me, going into this game, there were 2 goals. Number one, obviously, win the ball game, do what we had to do to win it. But number 2, we had to get back to what we do, and that's be a physical football team, both sides of football, and we did that. I was very pleased.
Yeah. If he'd got one word to say what happened, his defense created havoc.
It did.
Well,
if that's a word to use, because you confused, you just swarmed the backfield, didn't you?
Well, you couldn't ask for a situation where you get early. You get put in a bad situation to kind of see, and as defense coach, if you want to kind of see how the night maybe is going to go, which I know he thinks about things on offense, but the 30-yard line fumble on open kickoff and how we responded. And like we said 2 weeks ago, we kind of went the other direction, and we went out there, and I don't think they got a yard on 4 downs. You know, and to me, I think that kind of taught them something and taught us something, that how the night was going to go, and that's what you want. You want to, you know, create takeaways. You want to be in the backfield all night, and I think we did. We made mistakes, but we did a good job of it.
Well, it was a big night for Arrington High School, and of course this show is brought to you by Trojan Auto Parts on the South Brundage Street right here in Troy. A guy that's fairly familiar to you. His name is Mike Kilcrease, and he's taught you everything you know. Is that right?
He's taught me a lot.
A good friend of mine, of course, with an outstanding auto parts dealership right here in Troy. And of course, I make a lot of stops there, not only to see him, but to buy parts. The other day, I had to buy a battery, and the great thing about them, they put it in for me. I mean, I didn't have to fool with a thing. All I did was they checked my battery and they put it in for me, and they gave me some windshield wipers. So I did a little business. Of course, how were the chickens this morning? Were they? Hey, listen. Regardless of the score last week, the chickens are still gonna wake up on time.
That's right, but I don't have them right now. I get them back next Monday. So.
Well, you've had a little vacation, didn't you?
I don't know about that.
We get to survive another Friday night of no chicken.
Yeah, that's right. I don't have to worry about the wife getting alarms during the game or anything like that.
Now, you know, real quickly, of course, he's a chicken farmer and a head football coach, and but how often do you have shutdowns a year?
We keep them about 6 weeks, and generally out anywhere from, and generally around 3 weeks we're out.
How many thousands of biddies do you have?
Around 34,000 a house.
Oh boy! And of course, did your children ever want to go play with the biddies?
They did. Well, when I first got them,
nothing's cuter than a little biddy.
That's right. But when they grow up, they're not.
They're not very cute. No question about it. Of course, we're going to get into the film of this. It was Arrington all the way, and of course, this is on the road. Is that right?
On the road. We're in the white. And you can see this is the open kickoff of the game. And
that makes the game even bigger than that, playing them.
That's right.
I think it was their 100th anniversary.
100th anniversary.
They had the school 100
so they had a
years.
deep kickoff. Actually, I think we were deeper than it was about the 20, actually. We're thumbing the ball. Yeah, they get it on the 25, 26-yard line.
So this to me, you finna see set the tone for how the night was. We did a great job coming in here and stopping them.
Here. Right.
Daniel Hicks right there, number 30. Great job in coming off the football and making a tackle for loss. I think he made it 2nd and 13, 14.
You got trip wide out to the bottom of your screen, one wide out of the top.
There was Landon Thrash right there, number 18. Just a sophomore. This is 4th down play.
Well, actually, we got the ball back and ended up having to punt. They
great punt right here.
Yeah, this was huge. He flipped the field. Jackson Blair punted this, and
that changed the field.
Right. That might have been the second biggest thing after the stop was that punt.
It flipped the field big time.
And we did a good job keeping them down here to give a short field. That's what you want to do. Great job by Landon, Jackson, Bryce Peavy, Blake Carroll right there swarming the football.
Well, they spreading you out, aren't they?
Yeah. Well, they were mostly 2 back doing it, but they did kind of get into some 1 back. They were running football. They love to run the football. I think
they're trying to create some creases, aren't they?
Yeah, they were trying to spread us out. Here was a pass. Great job right here. This is actually a sack fumble. He picks it up, but alertly right there, Blake and Bryce and a couple other guys made a tackle right there because that was kind of a little bit scary.
Yeah, we could have just by them. Could have been bad. But we got, you see, this is actually a 2nd long. We got the ball back, the 36-yard line, had a penalty, brought us back. This is a big throw and catch from Maddox Herring to Bryce Peavy. Good adjustment there to make it. It's just a great catch.
Now, how big is Peavy? About 6'2"?
Yeah, 6'2", 6'3", right at 200 pounds. This is, I think, the next play. Jackson Blair breaks a counter play for a touchdown. I thought our offensive line were tremendous, really, the whole night. And up front on defense. Obviously, we controlled the line of scrimmage, which Jared Romero. We threw some of those in there because he's had a great year for us. We had to replace our kicker. We lost a good one last year, and Jared's come through, and I think he was 4 for 5.
A good. This is Daniel right there, number 30 again. He played really fast on the edge. I was very proud of him.
And this is him running the ball, actually.
Who is this?
Daniel Hicks, number 30.
Okay, yeah.
No, I'm sorry. That's Peavy. That was Peavy. They sort of.
How much did Peavy weigh? About 200?
Yeah, he's right at 200. And they're good. Both of those guys are a good change-up to Jackson. They're a little different style. Jackson's more the physical, pound you type runner, and these guys.
There's Jackson right there, really good play, number 44.
Yeah.
That's him coming off the edge right there. This is to get him in a 4th and short.
There you go. Do y'all go 90 yards here?
I think we do. We do. Yeah. Go down, and Daniel ends up running one in. That was Peavy there, and this is Jackson on they sort of clogged up. It was a power play, and he bounced it outside, and good. You see, just a hard run. He's a junior.
You
didn't come down there and watch a game with Harry Blair.
I know it exactly. I was going to Harry Blair. Of course, everybody knows Harry, and of course Bert, his other son, and then of course Andy, who is Jackson's dad, all from right outside of here, Troy, out here, not Briar Hill, but
Shellhorn.
Shellhorn, yeah.
This is the touchdown run here by Daniel. Again, I thought great blocking by both Blake Carroll and Jackson Blair.
Who scored that one?
Daniel Hicks, number 30.
Hicks, yeah.
He had a big game.
So you got Hicks, Blair, and Peavy.
And his
Troy.
Daniel's brother Troy. He's still they're twins.
This is Keanu Wiggins right here, who his dad.
Oh, what a leg coach! Who was that?
Well, Blake Carroll, but Keanu Wiggins did a great job on the edge, turning it back inside to Blake Carroll.
That Carroll shook him up a little bit. That was a tremendous leg.
We did a poor job here, but Payne Griffin, who does a great job right here intercepting the ball, his people.
Who would that be?
Payne Griffin. That's Craig
Griffin.
Yeah.
Heather Gill.
Oh yeah.
Here, all right. We did a good job right here. This running back could cut it any direction, and we did a good job filling our holes and staying at home.
Linebackers didn't overrun it. I mean, they did. I thought have both of them really good game.
Here they are trying to spread us out again, and we didn't get on this, but again, we're keeping them backed up and made them punt from the end zone to give a short field.
Yeah, that was a setup sort of like the old Notre Dame box there. You had those two backs.
We just a change up again. I mean, we don't do it a whole lot. We did it a little more in the third quarter.
If you wanted to, you could shift those like the old Notre Dame box and have power to the other side if you wanted to.
Right.
There's Chase Hughes right there on a good tackle, junior.
Who was that?